Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here with a special kind of video today. I'm here at Heroes Beacon once again, my local comics and collectibles store where we do our Pokemon League events. They've been so gracious as to allow me to do a special video. They have picked up a Ultra Prism booster pack, booster box. What am I trying to say? Yeah, booster box of booster packs. I don't open these a lot. I don't know what to call them. Anyways, what they're going to be doing is selling off the cards from here in their singles binders. But what I'm going to do is open this up for you guys on camera so you can see all the cool cards that come out of this entire booster box right here. And they've been so gracious as to allow me to make use of the code cards as well. So what I'll be doing, since there are a lot of booster packs in this box, I'll be keeping I'll keep half of them for myself for when the set goes on sale officially, so I can redeem a bunch of codes to make use of in the online game. But for the rest of the codes from the packs, you guys are going to have a chance to win those codes. And I'll tell you how to do that in a little bit. But without further ado, let's crack into this booster box right now. Get this plastic torn off here and see what kind of amazing cards we can get. Now, something that we didn't actually do during the pre-release was to show off the art of the box. And I want to try to do that from now on. See if I can show it off in the smaller camera or bigger camera, as you're seeing it right here. We've got good old Solgaleo, or technically this is a Duskmane and a Necrozma on the front here. On the side we have Giratina. The back is a nice write-up of what Ultra Prism is all about. An unknown new dimension. Pass through the Ultra Wormhole into a bizarre new Pokemon world where familiar sights become strange and new powers are unlocked. Watch Necrozma's power grow and marvel as brand new Prism Star cards reveal their astounding effects on play. Meet Dialga GX and Palkia GX and encounter bizarre Ultra Beasts and new forms of Lola's legendary Pokemon. Explore a new dimension in the Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon Ultra Prism expansion. You can see the two forms of Necrozma right here. And so we have a Leafeon, which is a Pokemon GX in this set. And that's that. So without any further ado, let us open this up here. I'm going to stand up the back of the booster box nicely, right there. And let's take a look at the pack art. I'll take half of them out right now. And I think there are 4 different arts for this one. Sometimes I've seen they have 5. I think we only have 4 in this set. So we do have, as you can see, of course, we have the Duskmane Necrozma, we have the Dawn Wings Necrozma, we've got Leafeon, and we've got Giratina, both of which, I don't know if Giratina is a GX, I know it's a Prism Star card, but Leafeon is a GX. So let us start opening up these packs, and I guess this first batch of codes I'll be giving out to you folks out there. All you simply have to do this time around, usually I'll throw a sort of skill testing question, by which I mean, what's your favorite card from the new set? This time, if you want a chance to win one of these code cards, just simply respond in the comments below with #codecard. It's going to be that simple to get yourself a chance to win one of these online Pokemon TCG code cards from these booster packs. Now let's see if I can actually open this pack properly. Get this code card to the side and save it for you folks out there. And I'll be doing the drawing for that probably the day that the set goes on sale, so this coming Friday, February 2nd. Now to speed things along, I'm not going to waste time with all the comments, I'm sure you guys don't really care for those. I think this is the energy. It is. We'll put you off to the side. We have the rare, reverse foil, and the comments. We'll put them off to the side as well. Let's start off with the uncommons. I want to check these out because you could get some cool trainer cards from the uncommons. We have a Cherim, which is uncommon. I think I did this right. Weather Guard. Your grass Pokemon have no weakness. That's kind of cool. We've got the Escape Board. We've seen this before. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 colorless less, and it can retreat while asleep or paralyzed, which is a pretty new sort of a feature. The last uncommon is a Alolan Dugtrio with an interesting move of Gold Rush. Discard any number of metal energy cards from your hand. This does 30 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Could be pretty powerful. You had to get that energy back somehow. Now I think the reverse foil is up next. We have Manaphy with Deep Currents. Shuffle 5 water energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Water Pulse does 20, puts the opposing Pokemon to sleep. The first pack's rare card is going to be Magearna with the ability of Change Clothes. Once during your turn, you may put a Pokemon Tool card attached to one of your Pokemon into your hand. This is going to work quite similar to the Weavile that I'm using in my online Soul Valley GX deck. And rolling attack does 60 damage. So this could be a more up-to-date Weavile to replace in my deck eventually. So that is what we got so far. Reverse foil and rare. I'll put different piles there. Let's go ahead and open up. I didn't even see what pack I opened up. That was the Dawn Wings Necrozma. Let's open up the Duskmane Necrozma next then. See what cool cards are coming out of this one. One of which is the code card to the side for the drawing later on. Get the energy out of here. We've got the rares, with the commons over here. So starting off with uncommon card of Lopunny. We've got Haunch Crow. What is this? Rip and Run. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand, then switch this Pokemon with your bench, or one of your bench Pokemon. Interesting. Last uncommon is Unidentified Fossil, which I think I've discovered can evolve into pretty much any of the fossil Pokemon nowadays, as long as the fossil Pokemon card itself says evolves from Unidentified Fossil. The reverse foil is going to be a Cherrim, which we just saw with the Weather Guard ability. And the rare is going to be something pretty amazing because I felt the ridges. It is a full art Duskmane Necrozma GX with Claw Slash for 60 damage, Meteor Tempest for 220, and discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. Metagross GX would be good with the... what is that called again? I forget the name, but it has an ability that reattaches metal energy or psychic energy to one of your Pokemon. And Sun's Eclipse GX for 3 metal does 250. You can use this attack only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. But you only get to use it once per game, of course, so that is a pretty special card. And I didn't even think. Do you have any card sleeves that you'd like me to put some of these special ones in as I open them?
Just bring them up when you're done.
Okay, we'll just do the sleeving afterwards. Alright, so that is a pretty cool card thus far. Our first full art, first GX. Let's see what Leafeon has to offer us next. Slide this code card away. And have a lot of ways to clean up after all this. Energy. We've got common cards. Now, starting off with a Cranidos, which as you see here does say evolves from Unidentified Fossil. We have a Volcanar. Search your deck for an item card and a lightning energy card, reveal them and put them into your hand. Last uncommon is going to be Yanmega with Supersonic for 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, and Cutting Wind does 120. Interesting that this Yanmega has a retreat cost. Most of them don't because they're supposed to be so quick. Excuse me. Reverse foil is a Dewpider with the bubble attack, which could paralyze, but also does 10 damage. The rare card is going to be Garchomp, and we've seen this in the pre-release video. Very powerful if you combine it with the Cynthia supporter card. Royal Blades can do 100 plus 100 more if you played Cynthia this turn. Of course, for 2 energy, Quick Dive can do 50 to any of the opposing Pokemon, which is definitely very cool. Now, the last of the different pack arts, we have Giratina up next. Do you think we're going to get any Prism Star cards? Because this could be the pack that gives us Giratina Prism Star. And by us, of course, I mean Heroes Beacon. Which, if you want to check out some of these cards, if you live in the area of Heroes Beacon, Uptown, St. John, New Brunswick, feel free to pop in and check out their singles binder. Why can't I open this? If you're not in this area, however, they say you can, if you'd like to, just go to their website, heroesbeacon.com, and look up how to contact them. You can send them an email, and if you want to purchase any of these cards that way, just feel free to send them a message, see if you can get yourself whatever card you're looking for. We got the Darkness Energy over there. We have the common cards off to the side. Now, starting with these uncommons, we have Monferno, which does burn and does 20 damage. We've got an order pad, which we saw in the pre-release video. Flip a coin, and if head, search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Very useful if you get that coin flip. Shieldon also evolves from Unidentified Fossil. Takedown does 50, Tend to Itself, and Confront does 80. Reverse foil is going to be Alolan Sandshrew, one of my favorite Alola forms. It's so cute. Look how cuddly this thing is. Fury Swipes does 10 damage for each head. You flip 3 coins. No energy to attack with that. Nice. The rare card is going to happen to be Magnezone. Okay, Magnetic Circuit ability. As often as you like, during your turn, you may attach a metal energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. They had another Magnezone with that Magnetic Circuit, but it was a Lightning type card, and it did Lightning energy. So if you had both of them in play, you could attach so much energy from your hand each turn. Zap Cannon does 130, and you can't use Zap Cannon on the next turn. Or at least this Pokemon can't. So that is going off to the side, and that is... Did I mix up some cards here? I've got 3 rares. I opened 4 packs, didn't I? Where'd I put the rest of those? Did I miss something here? Wait a second. Make sure I got everything figured out here. I think I just put some in the wrong pile is what it was. Yeah, there's the reverse foil. There's the rare. Okay, I got this now. So we still have all these packs left to open. And just a reminder, for your chance to win one of these code cards for the online game, which I'll be drawing for on February 2nd, simply leave hashtag code card in the comments down below. Let's open up another Dawn Wings Necrozma. And see, can we get a Prism Star card? And if we do, what Prism Star card do you think we're going to get? I've only seen a few of them myself so far. Energy. We've got common cards. Starting this pack with a Manaphy, which we already have seen, we've got Gabite. With Ascension attack, this is pretty cool. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. That is very nice, quick evolution there. That gets around the rule of you can't play a card from hand to evolve that Pokemon. If you just play Gabite that turn, the Ascension does let you get Garchomp that turn as well, which is very nice. We have Gardenia. Heal 80 damage from one of your Pokemon that has any grass energy attached to it. And as discovered during the pre-release video, any energy card that provides grass energy, such as that unit energy, does work with that Gardenia. We've got Reverse Foil of Missing Clover. Interesting item card. You may play 4 Missing Clover cards at once. If you played 1 card, look at the top card of your deck. If you played 4, take a prize card. Very cool. You gotta have all 4 that can go into the deck in your hand to make use of that though, but if you do, you get a simple free prize card for playing all 4 Missing Clovers. The rare card is going to be Glaceon GX, and people have been talking about this in the pre-release video. They really like this one. The ability of Freezing Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is active, your opponent's Pokemon GX and EX in play, in their hand, and in their discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. Shutting down opposing abilities is definitely very nice, and admittedly, it's something that cripples a lot of the decks that I tend to put together because I love abilities, they're so fun. We also have Frost Bullet for 90. This has 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and Polar Spear GX. This attack does 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Hurt them a little bit, hurt them a lot more with that GX attack. So another nice card to go into the singles binder there at Heroes Beacon. And again, you can check out heroesbeacon.com or just pop in and get in touch with them that way, see if you want to get any of these cards, because I know that Glaceon is a pretty popular one. Alright, so we are not even halfway through. How many packs do we get in this? 18 for half of it, I think? Alright, code card off to the side here. Get our uncommons, get the energy out of the way. It is a grass energy. Commons are off to the side as well. And I put that in the wrong pile. There we go. Starting off with Looker. He's in this set here. Draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. That's an interesting card. I'm not sure exactly how you can make use of that. I know there's some cards that say put something on the bottom, like there was a Shuckle with Hide a Berry. Draw 2 cards, then put 1 on the bottom. I guess Looker could then draw that back. Anyways, we also have Luxio. We've got Gumshoos, which is a pretty powerful attack that we've seen with Identify. 20 plus, your opponent reveals their hand. If you find a Pokemon there, this does 80 more. Very cool. Reverse Foil is going to be Magearna, which you saw with the Change Clothes ability. The rare card is going to be a Licky Licky with a Dangerous Lick, 50 plus. Flip coin till you get Tails. This does 50 more damage for each Heads. If the first flip is Tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So either way, even on 1 Tails, you're getting something off of that attack, which is very dangerous. Rolling Tackle does 110 damage as well. So that is that. Let's get this Leafeon pack opened up now. And hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm burning past the commons like that. I'm sure you don't. You want to see the best cards. Whenever a new set comes out, I like to look at the commons because I don't know, like I don't look ahead to see what cards are in the set. I like to be surprised as I open the packs. But as far as content for you guys, you want to see the best cards, I'm sure. We have a Metal Energy there. We got the commons in this pile. Alright. Starting off with a Primplup for the uncommon cards. We have another Missing Clover. We have Bronzong. Psybolt does 20 and flip the coin of Heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Psychic Resonance does 60 plus. If your opponent has any Psychic Pokemon in play, this does 60 more. So you can do more damage based off of what they have in play, which is interesting. Reverse Foil is a Bronzor. Rare card is going to be Type Null. And of course, Silvally GX and Type Null are back in this set as well. New attacks though, Merciless Strike does 30 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on it already, this does 30 more. And Head Bang does 70 damage. And that would hurt with that spiky looking mask that thing's wearing there. Not bad. I wonder if we'll see a Silvally GX. I think we did see one at the pre-release, and I believe it has the exact same attacks as the previous one does. I forgot to mention too, there are new memory cards in this set also. I think Fire and Electric memory cards to attach to your Silvally GX to change its typing. Using that Magearna's ability to swap tools around, it's pretty cool. You can choose whatever typing you want for your Type Null or your Silvally GX every turn, which I'm going to make use of in the online game. Alright, starting these uncommons, we have a Spiritomb. Lightless World does nothing, but put 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your hand. Very good. Almost like 2 Versus Seekers in 1 attack. Terrify does 10, and if the defending Pokemon is basic, it can't attack next turn. Nice. We've got a Pal Pad, which is back now. Shuffle 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. We have Drift Blim, Damage Transport. This is cool. Move 4 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. That could be with a full bench of Pokemon. 4 from each of the bench, that's 20, that'd be 24. 240 damage could be done. And heal from your own side. Wind Wheel does 80 plus. The opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. I'm getting too excited over these attacks. Reverse Foil, not a reverse foil at all. It is a Prism Star Giratina. Very cool. So of course, when a Prism Star card would go to the discard pile, as it says, the Prism Star card rule, it instead goes into the Lost Zone. So keep that in mind. Normally there are limited or no ways to bring back cards from the Lost Zone. So this is like a one-time use for sure. I love the black border of this too. And of course, everyone's fond of the Prism Star hollow foil print in the middle of the text on the bottom there. Alright, so Chaotic Star. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach 2 Psychic Energy cards from your hand to it. And Crisis Dive does 160 and discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Definitely not going in the reverse foil set. We're going to go over to the pile of the rare cards. We'll get that sleeved up as well. Now, the other rare of this pack is going to be Toxicroak. Poison Jab does 30 and poison. Exact Revenge does 50 plus. If any of your fighting Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during their last turn, this does 70 more. Very cool. You go into the rare pile as well. How many packs do we have left here? We've got, well, of this first bunch, we've got 3, 6, 9, 10 more to go. Boy, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Of course, as we see more of the same rare cards over and over, I'll just kind of pass through them as quickly as possible. Let's get this code to the side for you folks. Once again, just a reminder, you want one of these code cards I'm pulling out here? Hashtag code card down in the comments. You have a chance to win one of these when I do the online giveaway. Alright, so these uncommons, we start off with the Fire Memory. The Sobali GX this card is attached to is a Fire Pokemon. Nice, I want to get some of them in the online game. We have Cranidos again. We got Pokemon Fan Club, which is back. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them into your hand. Reverse Foil is a Drifloon. Let's go back for a second. Look at the cool art on that one. Looks like it's crocheted or not cross stitch. Is that cross stitch? I'm going to say crocheted or knitted or something like that. I don't know my different kind of knitting terms like that. But the rare card is going to be a Drapion. 4 Psychic Energy does Dangerous Stinger, 100 damage, and the active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. I always make note of cards that say paralyzed with no side effect, like a coin flip or you lose something for it. Because if you can lock the opponent into being constantly paralyzed every turn, they have no way to switch it out, no way to retreat it, that locks them down. They can't hit you anymore, which is nice. So that is a cool card to make note of. I might want to try to make use of that in a deck. Alright, let's go for the Duskmane Necrozma pack next. We're about halfway through the first half of this booster box. Code card to the side again. Basic Energy is a Fire from this one. Got the commons over here. We start with Oranguru with Resource Management. Put 3 cards from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck in any order. That is why Looker's in this, apparently, I would say. Choose 3 Pokemon to bring back, or 3 cards to bring back. Looker can draw them. Nice. In Profound Knowledge, 60 damage and confuses the active Pokemon. We have Magneton with Ram and Zap Cannon. We've got Cherim once again. Reverse Foil is Abomasnow with Blessings of the Frost. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach a Water Energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Hypno Hammer does 80 and puts the opposing Pokemon to sleep. And the rare is going to be a Duskmane Necrozma GX once again, the regular art, not the full art this time, so we've seen this one. Another nice card to go into the Heroes Beacon singles binder, which you can check out in store here in Uptown St. John on Charlotte Street. If you're not in the area, again, as we said, go to heroesbeacon.com, get in touch with them through email, see if you can arrange to maybe purchase one of these cards. Could be, if you're looking to add some of these particular guys into your deck, a good way to get these cards. So, code card out. We got the other cards here. Basic Energy is a Fighting Energy. Common cards piled up in the back. Let's start off with a Monferno. There is a Haunch Crow once more. We have Mount Coronet. Once during each player's turn, that player may put 2 Metal Energy cards from the discard pile into their hand. This works well with who was it that was discarding energy for the attack? There's the Alolan Doug trio. And there is also Actually, this works well with that Magnezone as well, with the Metallic Circuit, I believe it was, or Magnetic Circuit, putting as many metal energy cards from your hand attached to your Pokemon as you like each turn. Definitely a cool card to find. We also got the reverse foil of Luxio. Rare card is going to be Frost Rotom with Roto Motor. If you have 9 or more Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy and the attack cost of each of this Pokemon's attacks. Frost Crush does 10 plus, 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Cool. Frost Rotom goes over there, and by cool, I mean cool. That is a Frost Rotom. And speaking of cool, it's been very cold these past couple of days here in the city. We had a massive snowfall yesterday. Not everything was shut down, but it felt like everything should have been shut down. It was so blizzardy, so cold, so windy. That's what you have to expect here in Canada when it comes to wintertime now. Alright, next we have the Escape Board. We have the Alolan Doug Trio. Cranidos is next. We've got Pokemon Fan Club as a reverse foil. Rare card is going to be Bastiodon with Earth and Shield. Prevent all damage done to your metal Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energy. Push down does 110, and you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched. Very nice. Let me just make sure my audio is still recording here. We are good. I should just leave this out so I can see it at a glance. Now, of course, I'm probably going to knock it off the table. But hopefully not. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we have the Dawn Wings Necrozma next. If I can get this open, here we go. Some of these packs just don't want to work with me. So code card to the side. Waste to the side as well. Energy is Darkness. Get the commons out of the way over here. So first up, we've got Turtonator with Searing Flame, does 10 and burns. Steam Artillery does 100. We have the Electric Memory for Still Valley GX. We have Skuntank with Sticky Smokescreen. That sounds disgusting. 50 damage, and if the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, flip 2 coins. If either of them is tails, it does nothing. That's kind of nice. And Hammer in for 100. Reverse foil is the Unidentified Fossil. Rare is going to be Roserade with Inviting Poison. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. The new active is now Poison. And Flower Tornado does 100. Move any number of Grass Energy cards from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. I said that wrong. Not Grass Energy cards, Grass Energy, meaning any card that provides Grass Energy would be moved by that effect as well. So like I said, that Unit Energy, Herbal Energy could have been something there. Rainbow Energy. Technically, Super Boost Energy, Prism Star, if we can find that, that would be something like that as well, if you have the right Pokemon in play. Alright, so Duskmane Necrozma being opened up next. We have a basic fire. We have the commons off to the side. We start with Volkner. We've got Yanmega. There is Manaphy. Reverse foil is Prinplup. And the rare is going to be Hippowdon. Sand Tomb for 50. Defending Pokemon can't retreat next turn. And Dust Cannon does 100 plus 10 more damage for each retreat cost or each energy and your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. The heavier they are, the harder they fall with that Hippowdon's Dust Cannon. I like some of the previous art of, not even Hippowdon, but what is it, the Hippopotas, where it's shooting the dust out of its nose, which is gross, but still kind of cool in a way, I guess. Alright, let's open up the Leafeon. Toss the energy. There's a Fairy Energy. We got the commons off to the side. Get out of here. What do we find for the uncommons here? We got a Purugly with Own the Place attack. We've got another Yanmega. We got Looker once more. Reverse foil is Alolan Exeggutor, not a GX. For no energy, Exeggutor's Paradise. For each of your benched Execute, search your deck for an Alolan Exeggutor or Alolan Exeggutor GX and put it onto that Execute to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. That's pretty nice. And Draco Meteor Barrage 80 times. Flip a coin for each Grass Energy attached to this Pokemon. 80 damage for each heads. Good power right there for that reverse foil. And the rare is going to be the Abomasnow, which we have just taken a look at moments ago. Alright, we got another 3 packs left in this first half. Let's see if we can get something amazing. We got a couple cool cards. We got one Prism Star. We got a bunch of the Pokemon GX. But there's still some luck to be had, I'm sure. Lightning Energy to the side. Commons off to the side as well. Starting off with a Gabite. A Gardenia once again. Prinplup. Reverse foil is a Shinx with Evolutionary Advantage. If you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Cool. Rare is going to be a Shaman with Call for Family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them on the bench. Glide does 20 damage. So now that we're seeing some of the more common, or not common, but the less rare cards and a lot of the same uncommons, now we're starting to burn through pretty quickly. Get this code to the side. Our common energy this time is going to be a grass. We got our common cards there, and we see Cosmo M, which is back. Yes, because they have, of course, oh, wait a minute, Duskmane, Necrozma, and the like are basic, so they don't evolve from Cosmo. So there must be, I wonder if there's going to be regular Lunala. I know there's a Lunala Prism Star in this set, but that doesn't need to evolve, it's a basic. There's the unit energy we were talking about, providing grass, fire, and water, but only one unit at a time. That is an uncommon card. We have a Rotom, which we've seen a few of. It's weird, this is an uncommon, but the other one was rare, the Frost Rotom. Anyway, Rotomotor, same thing as the other one. Plasma Slice does 120 for 3 lightning energy and can't attack during your next turn. Reverse Foil is going to be the Magnemite with, what is that? Solid unit. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and the opponent's. Rare card is going to be an Infernape, which has some pretty good power behind it here. Flaming Fighter ability. Put 6 damage counters instead of 2 on your opponent's burned Pokemon between turns. The attack of Burst Punch only does 50, but causes a burn. That is 50 damage, 60 more, thanks to the Flaming Fighter ability. 110 for 2 energy is pretty nice. Alright, one last pack to open for our first half, and then we'll take a brief little, I guess, commercial break, as long as I remember to set up the commercial break properly. And we'll open up the second half. Now, once again, just a reminder for you, these cards that you're seeing are going to be in the singles binder here at Heroes Beacon. You can pop into the store directly or go to heroesbeacon.com and get in touch with them via email if you want to see if you can purchase any of these cards that we're opening up here today. And for your chance to win one of the code cards that I'm pulling out, just leave a hashtag code card in a comment down below. You have a chance to get some of those online codes. Missing Clover is first, Bronzong is next. We have a Fire Memory for our Soul Valley GX. Reverse Roll is Electric Memory for Soul Valley GX. Rare card is Soul Valley G, just kidding. We have a regular Shaman, Grass type with Coax. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon of different types and put them on your bench, then shuffle your deck. Soothing Scent does 30 and puts the active Pokemon to sleep. That is the first half of our booster box opening. We still have another, I believe it's going to be 18 booster packs to open up. Did I do the math right? It is 18 more booster packs. We'll open those up in just a moment. Alright, we are back with the second half of our Ultra Prism booster box opening here on the channel. We got another 18 booster packs of Ultra Prism to open up. And, of course, technically, I guess we'd say that these 18 packs, I'm going to be using the code cards, but either way, I'll just be doing, like, random draws of code cards for you folks out there for a chance to win the online booster pack of 11 cards for Pokemon TCG Online of this new set. Once it comes out on February 2nd, I'll be doing the drawing. So we'll keep piling the code cards to the side. Let us grab ourselves the basic energy, which is going to be a Psychic. Common cards are piled up. That pile's getting pretty big over there. Starting off with a Spirit Tomb as the uncommons. We have an Ancient Crystal. This is kind of cool. The Regirock, Regice, or Registeel, or Regigigas this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks after applying weakness and resistance. So, kind of like Hard Charm, better than Hard Charm, but only for specific Pokemon. The last uncommon is a Gumshoos, which we're taking a look at. Reverse Foil is going to be, oh, never mind, it is a Prism Star card. No Reverse Foil here. Cyrus Prism Star. You can't play this card if you don't have any Water or Metal Pokemon in play. Your opponent chooses 2 bench Pokemon and shuffles the others and all cards attached to them into their deck. That's kind of brutal. If they have a whole bunch of like stage 2s that they've evolved up, they get to choose 2 to keep and the rest are gone. Now they can come back, of course, they're just being shuffled away. I misread this when I first looked at it. I thought it was that the player of this card chooses the 2 that stay. But it is kind of lenient in the fact that it lets the opponent choose which of their 2 are going to stay. Still, a good card to get. Cyrus Prism Star goes into the rare pile, and the other rare is Tapu Lele. It's Tapu Lele, everybody! Everyone loves this card! Wait, that's the Tapu Lele GX. So let's see what this one can do. For a Fairy Energy, Psywave does 20 times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Magical Swap does, well, it says move any number of damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon to their other Pokemon in any way you like. Kinda nice. Could get a knockout with that, playing your damage counters properly. Open up another Giratina booster pack next. So that is what? 2 Prism Star cards we've gotten so far, I believe. Giratina and Cyrus. Fair number of Pokemon GX as well, but I want to see more. You want to see more? Let's see more. Let's open this pack. There we go. Code card to the side. Basic Energy. piled up, which is fighting. And the uncommon cards, we see Cranidos once more. We've got Pokemon Fan Club. We've got Monferno. Reverse foil is going to be the Alolan Doug Trio. Rare card is going to be Rotom. Same ability, Roto Motor. Special mode does 60 and discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. There's another Rotom right there. We've seen the Frost, the Rotom now. We've seen the regular Rotom. Fan, what are the other ones? Fan, Wash, and Heat, I believe, are the other ones in the, are they in the set? I would assume they are if these ones are, but I haven't seen them just yet. Alright, so a Dawn Wings Necrozma pack being opened. Energy is going to be metal. Common cards piled up there. Starting with the Cherim. We've got the Unidentified Fossil. We've got the Shieldon. Reverse foil is a Rotom right there. And the rare card is an Alolan Sand Slash with no energy needed for Spike Armor, does 30. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Kinda cool, with Frost Breath doing 90 damage. Too bad they don't have critical hits in the TCG, you know, because technically Frost Breath always lands critical, so that should do 135 damage instead of 90. Of course, there's no way to mark 5 damage counters. That's probably why there's no critical hits. Too many half damage counters being needed. Anyways, this pack is giving us Fairy Energy. We've got the common cards. We've got Haunch Crow. Mount Coronet, once again, getting your metal energy back into hand. Turtonator. Reverse foil is Cynthia. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. And I believe I feel something on this card. It is a, what do they call these? Ultra rare, secret rare, super rare, fancy, golden rimmed, full art, escape board. A very nice tool card. As we've said before, this allows sleeping and paralyzed Pokemon to retreat. It reduces the retreat cost by 1. It is a fancy, full art, gold rimmed escape board. Once again, for your chance to get some of these cards, they are going to go into the singles binder here at Heroes Beacon, Charlotte Street, Uptown St. John. You can purchase this. You can also contact them via the website of heroesbeacon.com if you're not in this area. See if you can make a purchase of the full art escape board or any other cards that we're getting out of these packs here today. As I said, they were very gracious enough to allow me to do this opening on video. I guess to show off all the cards you guys have options to pick up, but also because I want to show off some cool pack openings for you guys, and it's not often I get to do a full booster box opening. So Water Energy to the side, common cards to the side. We've got a Luxio. We've got a Pal Pad once again. We've got Magneton. Reverse foil is going to be a Glameow with a Gentle Bite. And the rare card is an Empoleon, which was from our pre-release pack that we got. Total Command. Does 20 damage times the amount of bench Pokemon on both sides. Which again, it's interesting where the it's like the Empoleon's commanding your opponent's bench Pokemon to attack as well. That's the power of Empoleon. It got so many Pokemon backing it up there. Alright, so how many more? We've got 3, 6, 9. Look, 13 I think packs left to go. So let's keep on rolling forward. We got a lot left to get through here. Off to the side. Energy card is going to be a Darkness. Commons are over here. So we have an Electric Memory for our Soul Valley GX. We have Skuntank with the, what is that, Sticky Smokescreen. Purugly with Own the Place. I love some of the names of these attacks, they're crazy. We have a Reverse Roll Passimian. Ability of Power Huddle. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your Passimian's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Rock Roll does 40, not affected by resistance. Throw some strong energy on there, throw like a muscle band or something like that. You're doing a lot of damage with a bench Passimian and the active doing the damage. And the rare is going to be Salazzle. Panic Poison. Whoa. Panic Poison for 1 fire. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, confused, and poisoned. That ain't bad. Hunter's Nails does 60 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this does 60 more. Of course, the best way to make use of that, I would say, would be another Salazzle with the Hot Poison ability. When you play it from hand to evolve a Pokemon, you can burn and poison the active Pokemon. This Salazzle could then hit for 120. 30 more from the poison and burn, so that's like basically 150 in 1 turn. Something to think about. I might want to use that for one of my non-GX, lesser Pokemon decks online, because I do want to get into doing 2 videos per week of online battles. One featuring some of these GX Pokemon, but one featuring lesser strategies, but that could still stand up against the Pokemon GX. Alright, this pack is just tearing apart in my hands. It wants to be opened. It wants to be opened. There we go. Code card to the side. And if I haven't mentioned it lately, a little reminder, for your chance to win one of the code cards from half the packs I'm opening today, just leave a comment down below and simply put hashtag code card in your comment. No skill testing question this time, just nice simple, let me know you're interested. You have a chance to win one of these codes when I draw on February 2nd. Lily is back, same as before. Draw till you have 6 cards in hand, but if it's your first turn, she draws till you got 8, which is nice. We have a Floatzel. We've got Looker Whistle. Search your deck for up to 2 cards named Looker, reveal them and put them into your hand. Could come in handy with, what was it, the Oranguru with the attack that puts 3 discarded cards on the bottom of the deck. Looker Whistle to find, well, you want to Looker Whistle first, because otherwise you'll be shuffling. So Looker Whistle, attack, put 3 on, then next turn play Looker to get 3 cards back. Reverse foil is a Stunky, Gas Bond for 10. Both active Pokemon are confused. Interesting. And the rare card is going to be Rampardos. Now this is kind of crazy. Clean hit does 60, plus if the opponent's active Pokemon is evolved, 60 more. Or technically, no, an evolution Pokemon. So in cases where Greninja, or rather, Frogadier can get more Frogadier on their bench directly, that's not considered an evolved Pokemon, but being stage 1 means it's an evolution Pokemon. So this would still do the extra damage. Wild Crash for 3 fighting energy. If the opponent's active Pokemon is basic, it's knocked out. No damage being done, no, it's just an effect. Just knock it out. Not bad. So that is a nice rare card. Let's open up the Duskmane Necrozma and see what else we can get for this nice collection of cards going into the singles binder here at Heroes Beacon. Basic energy is a simple psychic. Common cards are piled away. We've got Yanmega. There's Looker once again. Go with that Looker Whistle. We have Cosmo M. Reverse foil is going to be Tapu Lele, which we've seen with the Psy Wave attack. And rare is going to be the Fan Rotom. Same ability as the others. Spinning Fan for 3 energy does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, and a free retreat cost too. That's a pretty good attack. It's basically, there was a Tapu Koko promo in one of the blister packs that had a move like that. I believe it was called Flying Flip, doing 20 damage to each of the opposing Pokemon. But Fan Rotom with enough discarded tools could do that for no energy. And you do more damage across the field. Very nice. And then I think Tapu Lele could move all that energy with Magical Swap too. Kind of nice. Okay, energy is a fire. Common cards off to the side. We start off with an Oranguru, working well with that Looker card. Prinplup, unit energy of Lightning, Psychic, and Metal. Reverse foil is a fire memory for our good old Sil Valley GX. Rare is going to be another Drapion. How do you call that? Drapion? Drapion? I don't know. To me it looks like Drapio, but we've seen that one already. So into the rare pile you go, buddy, as we just burn forward through for some more codes, or more cards and codes. We've got 9 left, including this one, I believe I'm doing the math right. Alright, so what am I doing here? Energy card is Grass. Sliding another pack of commons over that way. We've got unit energy of Grass, Fire, Water. We have a Rotom, basic. We have a Spiritomb. Reverse foil is going to be Yanmega. Rare is something I feel kind of special, I believe. Dialga GX. This is an interesting card. Alright, first of all, Overlock for Metal Energy. Cool, wait a minute. It's a Dragon type card, but it only needs Metal Energy for its attacks. Usually Dragon type cards need 2 kinds of energy, but just Metal. This is going to work well with some of the cards in this set here too. So Overlock, 1 Metal Energy. Draw cards till you have 6 in your hand. I misread that. Overclock, which is all about time, you see. And Shred does 80, not affected by effects on the opponent's active Pokemon. Timeless GX, 150 damage. Take another turn after this one. Skip the between turn step. So you won't do any burn, it won't do any poison, things like that, but simply put, after you do the 150 damage, put the damage counters on the opposing Pokemon, take another card. Take another turn. That's kind of crazy. Of course, you only use 1 GX attack per turn, or per game, sorry, so you only get to make use of that once. But how often do you see something that lets you take a second turn immediately like that? It ain't often, and Dialga GX is one way to go about that, if not the only way as of right now. Alright, we have a basic fighting energy. We've got, I'm so excited I got to start moving the cards around. Alright, common cards. We've got a Alolan Dugtrio once again. We've got the Escape Board. Next, we've got the Grotto. I haven't seen you yet. Mega Drain can heal 30 by doing 30. Razor Leaf for 80. Get out of here, you. Reverse Foil, nope, never mind. Now, I think I feel that this is a GX as well, so this is a good pack. Solgaleo, Prism Star. I haven't even seen this yet. Radiant Star for a metal energy. For each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, attach a metal energy card from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So that is like the Lunala Prism Star attack, I believe. Corona Impact for 160. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Ways to get around that would be Pokemon Ranger. You can simply escape rope and then retreat the new Pokemon, because once you go to the bench, effects like that do go away. So there's a few ways you can make use of this, constantly hitting for 160. You can even have, Solgaleo GX with Ultra Road, which lets you switch your Pokemon, every turn. Very nice. So that is in the rare pile as well. And rare card is Leafeon GX. This was an awesome pack to open up. Leafeon GX, Breath of the Lead. This Pokemon is your active Pokemon during your turn. Once during your turn, you may heal 50 damage from one of your Pokemon that has any energy attached. Solar Beam for 110. Grand Bloom GX. This is interesting. For each of your benched basic Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Evolve a whole bunch of Pokemon basics off your bench with that GX attack. Nice. And then, of course, that counts as them being in play for one full turn after the opponent has taken their turn, which means you can evolve into their stage 2 on your very next turn if you want. Alright, we have another 7 packs to go through here. 7? Yeah, 7 packs to go through. Code card off the side. And quick little reminder again, for your chance to win one of these code cards for the online game, hashtag code card. Comment below. That's all you gotta do. We have an Ancient Crystal for the Reggie Trio, or Reggie Quartet, technically now. We have Gumshoes, Cherim, we have Reverse Foil Snover. Rare card is going to be Alolan Exeggutor, which we've seen. Very nice Exeggutor's Paradise for no energy attack, getting a whole bunch of Alolan Exeggutor or Alolan Exeggutor GX into play very quickly. Alright, we have Leafeon next for the booster packs. Can I grab them? There we go. Felt kind of sticky. I'm just going to take a look. Carnivine. What are you sticking onto the back of that pack for, buddy? Alright, we have the Darkness Energy. Uncommon cards beginning with Cynthia. We've got Manaphy, Lopunny with Stompy Stomp. Reverse Foil is a Buizel. Rare card is going to be type Null once again. Into the rare pile you go. We've got 5 packs left to go. We're almost done this here. Come on, open up, Giratina. Don't be the renegade we all know you to be.
Yeah, well, and
These packs are sticking now. What's happening? We've got a Psychic Energy for the basic. We've got a bunch of the commons out of the way. Unidentified Fossil, almost called the Identified Fossil. We have a Shieldon, which comes from the Unidentified Fossil. We have a Luxio. Reverse Foil is a Hippowdon. Rare is going to be the Heat Rotom. Heat Blast is a simple 80 damage. And of course got the Roto Motor ability as the rest of them do. No special effect of that one, but it's cool that they all have like the different types and stuff. I wonder if they should do a thing where they allow Rotom to change forms. Like an ability, or it'd be cool if there was like a stadium card that allowed you to switch your Rotom with another Rotom or something like that. That'd be an idea for a future expansion perhaps. We've got the Grass Energy, the Uncommons beginning with Mars. This is kind of mean. Draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So you go up by 2, they go down by 1. How fair is that? Of course, it is Team Galactic. How fair are they anyway, right? Have a Drifbloom, wrong pile. We've got the Order Pad. Once more, flip a coin on heads. Choose any item from your deck. Reverse Foil Mars. Got 2 of those, and the rare is going to be Drampa. Outrage does 20 plus 10 more for each damage on this Pokemon. Dragon Pulse does a nice 100, but you discard the top 2 cards of your deck to do so. So we're down to the last 3 booster packs of our Ultra Prism booster box here at Heroes Beacon in Uptown St. John. Code card to the side. Basic Energy into the pile. Uncommon cards starting off. We got another Pal Pad. We've got Magneton. We have Lily once more. I like the little rainbow in the back there too. And where is she? Is this Exeggutor Island? She didn't go there with me in Pokemon Ultra Sun. That's weird. Reverse Foil is Salandit. And the rare is going to be Electivire. Steel Short for Lightning in 2 colors does 60. If your opponent's active Pokemon is Metal, it is now paralyzed. Not bad. And Volt Knuckle does a simple 130. 2 packs remaining. Do we get to see any more Prism Star cards? What is that? 3 that we've gotten so far? We got Cyrus, we got Giratina, and the Solgaleo. And we got a fair number of the Pokemon GX as well. It's kind of funny. Usually you're all excited for Pokemon GX. I'm more excited to see Prism Star cards. I want to see the Super... What is it? Super Boost Energy, I think it's called. Okay, we got the Water Energy to the side. Let's see what we find. We got a Fire Memory. We have Monferno, Gabite. Reverse foil is going to be Oranguru. Again, useful with that Looker card. And rare is Araquanid. Same ability as the water type Araquanid, but this one's even better. As a grass type, it's weak to fire, but water bubble ability. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's fire Pokemon. They're not going to get that, damage boost unless they have a way like the Freezing Gaze of Glaceon GX to eliminate all other abilities. And Aqua Edge does 70 damage. Alright, the last pack of the Ultra Prism not pre-release, booster box. I do too many different events here at Heroes Beacon. I'm mixing them all up in my brain. Code card, off to the side. Cards are out. Basic energy, does it signify what we're going to find? We have Lightning. Let's see what this last pack has to offer. We've got a Floatzel. We've got the Looker Whistle. We've got Oranguru. That's kind of working well with Looker right there. Reverse foil or Prism Star is a Lopunny. Reverse foil. The rare card of this pack, is going to be the amazing power of Weavile. Weavile has Icy Wind, which does 10 and puts the opposing Pokemon to sleep, and Evil Admonition? I have to Google that word later. 50 times each of your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. That would wreck me. I love using abilities. That would wreck me. So, that is what we got out of this booster box of Ultra Prism here at Heroes Beacon. Let's take a look at some of our highlights. We've got Leafeon GX. I'm going to try to arrange them properly here. We have Solgaleo, Prism Star. Let's put the Prism Stars down here. We have Dialga GX. We have the Secret Rare Escape Board. Very nice to see. Cyrus Prism Star. We've also got the Duskmane Necrozma GX. We've got Giratina Prism Star. Glaceon GX. I'm running out of space for all these things. And the Full Art Duskmane Necrozma GX. So, a fair number of cool cards to get out of this booster box. And as much as it hurts me to say, I'm going to hit the microphone first of all. Second of all, please don't get donated to me, of course. But these are going to be available for sale here at Heroes Beacon. So if you're in the area of St. John, the Uptown area, pop into Heroes Beacon here on Charlotte Street. See what's up for sale in the singles binder. And you can pick some of these cards up for your own decks that you're putting together. If you're not in the area, go to heroesbeacon.com and drop them an email if you're interested in doing an online purchase, and if it's still available. You can try to work it out something with the store staff right here. And for your chance to win one of 18 code cards, I'll just grab a random assortment here. 18 code cards from this booster box. Just leave a comment down below, a nice simple hashtag code card. And on February 2nd, this coming Friday, I'll be I've already opened. I will be doing a draw of 18 lucky winners to win one of those code cards. Depending on how many responses we get on that, if there's like less than 18, or if say there's like 9 or something like that, I might just throw a couple code cards out to each person. But I have a feeling we're going to get at least, say like 18 or so comments. So random draw, luck of the draw kind of thing, have a chance to win one of those 18 code cards, and I'll be saving a assortment of those for myself to do my online, release day video for Pokemon Ultra Prism and Pokemon TCG Online once the set does become available on February 2nd. That is going to be it for our video here today. I want to say thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to, of course, leave a like down below. And thank you very much to Heroes Beacon for allowing this video. Much appreciated. I love coming in here. This place is awesome. If you're in the area, come check it out. It's so cool. You see all these collectibles, all these games. You got everything you need for your gaming craziness, I don't even know how to really talk this up that much, but it's just you got to come in and see the place. It's awesome. And I guess that's going to be it. So check out heroesbeacon.com once again, see what they have available. Contact them if you want to get some of these cards for sale, perhaps. And in the meantime, if you want to check out some more videos that I have done, check out the links during the outro of this video to see some more Pokemon content. You can also subscribe to the channel for some more daily Pokemon content from Professor Chaz as well. But with all that, it's time to get some of these cards sleeved up and protected and put into that singles binder. So I want to say once more, thanks for watching, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.